Mill City Boxing, home of the high-level pro boxing media, and I'm here with YSM Sports Media and the one and only Panda. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Just here after a defeat. My question is, am I still that great trainer? Am I still that one? Are people gonna down me, or are people gonna continue to love on me? You know, we win some, we lose some. It hurts, but we lost today.
What do you think that could have been better in this fight? What are some adjustments that you think that could have been made that weren't made?
Just the out punch of boxing of punches wasn't there. You know, I believe, you know, a lot of the being here in Puerto Rico had a lot to do with it. You know, I'm not a fan of shows like the ones he came out to. I'm not a fan of those type of things. I like humbleness. I like for fighters to come out. I don't like artists being with fighters, but it's part of it. He's in his hometown. He's in front of his people, you know. But I mean, it was just the out punch. Even though, you know, I mean, it was a close and a good fight.
Now, Liam Paro was able to clinch on the inside, kind of nullifying Matias's body work. What do you feel like could have been done differently?
Matias had a punch with him. You know, when you grab somebody, you got a punch. He had to work downstairs. He was told, you know, in every round. My thoughts is that Matias, you know, probably thought at the end of the later rounds he was going to be able to knock him out, and Paro just had a smarter game plan. You know, he would lean on him, he would grab him, he would hold. Every time he was hurt, he did a veteran move and grab. You know, so and it worked for him, and you know, we congratulate him.
Did you see anything different in Matias in this fight versus the other fights? Maybe the punch output, the conditioning, anything?
Just the punch output. You know, I think that he thought, because every time he hurt him, I mean, he hit him, he hurt him. You know, when you can tell that Matias was a stronger fighter when he would decide to push Paro back and those type of things. You know, and I just, my opinion is that he was overconfident.
So you think he looked over?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he knows what he has in his hands. He knows that every time, you know, I ask him every time he comes to the corner, how do you feel him? And he would tell me, I'm going to hurt him, I'm going to knock him out this round, I'm going to stop him. And I think he focused too much on that.
Do you think this is a teachable moment for such a big puncher? Because a lot of times they think that they can just, you know, land that one shot.
It's a teachable moment for all of us. We're a team, you know. We win, we lose, we're a team. I'm going to be there with him till he decides. I'm a team. When I win, I win. When I lose, I lose. You know, but it's a teachable moment for the entire team.
I mean, as far as this, what do you take from it? What do you take from this loss?
A learning lesson, you know, you know, to not be overconfident. I wasn't overconfident, but, you know, to have him maybe, you know, just keep some people away. You know, at the time, it's, you know, we're blessed to have this fan base, but, you know, just kind of, you know, just like when we fight out that it's not here, you know, where it's just a team and he's focused and things like that. He's not worried about artists. He's not worried about, you know, pleasing the crowd. So, you know, that's what I've learned today.
What kind of Subriel Matias can we expect in his next bout?
Listen, you're never gonna find another fighter with a mindset like Subriel Matias. You've seen him in his press conference. He knows he's a man. He's accepted the loss. He's accepted, you know, what it is. But I'll guarantee you that Matias is a fighter, is a human being, a man who's gonna come back and he's gonna do a lot better. He proved it, you know, in one of his defeats before. You know, and I think he's going to learn, you know, sometimes humbleness and those things. Like I always tell males, man, you're not going to ever catch me talking bad about somebody or things. And you know, just focus on what's in front of him.
If you get the rematch, right, and you have to go to Australia, do you feel like you can make the proper adjustments and get the dub? I mean, he did say he would knock him out in the next time.
And I believe him, you know. I believe what he says. I have to believe him, you know. There's certain things we would have to do different, you know what I'm saying? But as far as, I have no doubt in my mind that Subriel can go and win in Australia.
We've already seen him defeat, I can't pronounce the guy's name, after his loss. He stopped the guy in Atlantic City. What makes him so tough in rematches?
He's a man. At the end of the day, he's a man. He's a man with honor. He's a man with, you know, with balls. He's a man with heart. And he wants to prove that, you know, that you can win some and you can lose some. We've seen it when the rematch with Unanimous, you know, when he came back with Unanimous and knocked him out. And that's the same Subriel. Subriel's going to be a world champion. Again, you have a guy behind him like Juan Iván Orengo, who is an intelligent businessman. He's a man who can move You know, he can move like chess. He did it with musicians. He can do it with boxers. He redid it with Manny. When Manny lost, you know, he made him a champion again. You have that team, and you have people like that. You got Pedro Cruz, who was his manager, is willing to go to camp with him and you know and be there with him, you know, for the support. There's no doubt in my mind that Subriel will be a world champion again.
Subriel said that he wasn't listening to you in the corner. How frustrating is this as a coach?
It gets frustrating, you know, but I have to learn that with him I can't, you know, a lot of the videos you guys see of me, you know, pumped up. With him I gotta, you know, let him know. I told him, I said, hey, we need to throw more punches, you know, we need to we put a little more output out there. And he told me I'm gonna go and knock him out. That was his word. I'm gonna knock him out. He either knocks me out or I'm gonna knock him out. So, you know, I think he had that in his head, and you know, just game plan went to shit.